The story of Hypno Steve. The story of Hypno Steve begins when Rainbow and Blue Steve had discovered Dark Steve's secret lair. Upon arriving, the two secretly went about trying to find out what it was that Dark Steve was trying so hard to hide.
It looks like he's thinking.
Thinking? I've never seen Dark Steve just stand still. Normally he's just chasing us, throwing fireballs at us, trying to destroy us.
Rainbow Steve, I'm worried.
Why am I scared of a potion? He's scared about the potion.
He's scared? No. Something still doesn't seem right, Rainbow Steve.
What do you mean something doesn't feel right? It's Dark Steve, we have the potion, we just chuck it at his face, then we win.
But, I don't know. You're right. He's never been so calm before. Something isn't right.
Yeah. No. That potion will ruin everything. I mean, yeah, it'll stop his powers. I mean, why is he just being such a drama queen about it?
But what's he mean by everything?
Well, when his powers are, torn away, everything will return back to normal. This island will be so pretty, you will love it.
Maybe.
Rainbow Steve and Blue Steve would soon begin to see things, and couldn't tell what was real or just a figment of their imagination. Something on the island seemed to be getting into their heads to mess with them, and it all seemed so real.
What? No, I'm not back here again. The Green Sea Village? What? Green Steve, this is all your fault. No, you don't get it. No, you don't understand. It's not my fault. Whatever happened to you. What? What was that?
It's all your fault.
No, it's not. It's not my fault. Because of you, I'm infected. No, you don't understand. That was Dark Steve, not me.
You are the viruses to the Steves.
No, Green Steve, whatever happened to you was not my fault. Okay? It was Dark Steve. He got to your village. He manipulated all your friends. It is your fault. No, it's not. You don't remember.
Blame onto others won't hide the truth.
Blue Steve, where are you? Oh no, please, Green Steve, you have to understand. It wasn't my fault. It was all Dark Steve. It was all Dark Steve's fault that you were like this. It's your fault. No, it's not.
Just finish him off, Rainbow Steve.
What? No, I won't finish him off.
You monster.
What?
Don't you see that Green Steve is infected? Just finish it.
No, I'm not gonna finish him. I didn't even...
You caused it. Now finish it.
No, it's not my fault. I didn't do anything.
It felt so real, in fact, that the illusion tricked Rainbow Steve into accidentally attacking Blue Steve, causing even greater unease between the two while they continue their journey to find the secret of Dark Steve's island.
I will fight you.
Blue Steve? What are you talking about?
My best friend.
I'm not Blue Steve. I'm Rainbow Steve.
What? What are you talking?
I'm Rainbow Steve.
No, you're not. I'm Rainbow Steve.
No,
What are you?
You're not.
Yes, I am.
Rainbow Steve! Stop!
What?
What are you doing? Stop!
What are you talking about?
Why were you attacking me? I'm Blue Steve!
No, you're evil.
No! I chased you down here and that thing kept on whispering! Why did you keep attacking me?
No, wait. Blue Steve, wait.
Eventually, Rainbow Steve found a passageway that led to what seemed like a chamber with some mysterious person inside of it. Rainbow Steve had stumbled upon a newly created Hypno Steve.
I found something!
What did you find? How long have you been down here?
Ever since we split up. You got mad at me and I walked away and then I got lost.
I am very confused right now.
Rainbow Steve,
What?
what is that?
I don't know. What is that? Who is that? Hello? Who the heck are you?
Hypno Steve had awakened and began using his powers to truly confuse the intruders of the island. Rainbow Steve began having completely immersive visions, which at the time seemed perfectly real, as though he were actually in the places the visions teleported him to.
Wait. Blue Steve, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. Oh, hey, Rainbow Steve.
What are you doing? You're attacking the town.
Well, of course. I was the one that destroyed it.
What?
Why are you so shocked?
You're the one that destroyed it?
Well, yeah. It's common sense.
No, stop. Blue Steve, stop it. You're making it worse.
You stop.
What?
Let this happen. You caught me in the middle of my actions. And for that, I will smite you.
No! I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out, find a way out or something. This is not right. There's no way Blue Steve could have destroyed his own village.
He had to fight through the visions to try and get back to reality, and eventually, he was able to return.
Wait!
Huh?
What?
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 I did it. I'm
Your
back.
mind?
Everything looks normal.
Your mind should have been mine.
Ha!
How did you kick me out of your head?
Because I have self-will power, and I was not gonna allow you to get inside my head. It was all a trick.
It's over, Rainbow Steve. This is still just the beginning.
No, it will be over. Come on, Artifacts. I know you haven't helped me before. Please help me now. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd you go?
I may not be able to control images, but I still have abilities in this world.
Hypno Steve had just gotten started though. He came face to face with Rainbow Steve, where the two learned a lot more about each other. At first, it seemed like Hypno Steve was completely evil, but soon, both would start realizing that they were a lot more similar than their initial impressions led them to think. Rainbow Steve started getting the idea that maybe it would be possible to persuade Hypno Steve to join his side. You see, Hypno Steve was a project of Dark Steve's, made in secret behind his own master and leader, Nightmare Steve. Dark Steve had hoped that he could create a powerful minion to do his bidding in order to gain more authority in the world. Hypno Steve had amazing abilities. He could look into people's minds, as well as having many other mysterious abilities. But with his knowledge, Hypno Steve started life with a hatred for the Steves. Knowing how he was created, his anger was even directed toward his own creator, Dark Steve.
Dark Steve. Never mention his name. Dark Steve wanted to use me for his own plans as a tool. I'm no one's tool. All Steves will be mine. They'll be my tool. I'll use them. I'll show them all.
Wait, why don't you just get your revenge on Dark Steve? Why us? I mean, like, what do we do?
All Steves, Rainbow Steve.
Not all
Pure
Steves.
essence of every Steve disgusts me.
Okay, listen, not all Steves are the same. Every single one of the Steves are different. And Dark Steve just happens to be one that's really, really bad. So just, if you want revenge...
And what about you? What makes you special? Who are you? And what do you like?
Dark Steve had clearly lost control of his subject and retreated back to Nightmare Steve's side. Hypno Steve, on the other hand, gained his own control of his life, and since his abilities gave him the power to gain knowledge of the Steve's world faster than anyone else, he soon learned of the blurred lines between good and evil. He saw how Rainbow Steve went about his fight for the greater good, and laughed at the thought of such a black and white look at life.
Rainbow Steve, I still don't believe in an actual difference between good and bad. People just believe that what they do is the best for them. It doesn't mean that they're evil or good. We're all different.
All different? No.
But at the same time, I can't help but feel so related to every Steve.
Well, yeah.
It's just so annoying.
What? I mean...
I hate Steves. That doesn't change.
Rainbow and Hypno Steve would quickly form a frenemy relationship, and although didn't hate each other completely, still ended up in a battle that only brought them closer. Hypno Steve's chaotic existence drove him to want to dive deeper into Rainbow Steve's mind. He thought that if Rainbow Steve was as pure of a hero as he said he was, he could confirm that they were in fact on the same side by making Rainbow Steve prove it, and trust Hypno Steve to enter his consciousness.
This might take a little more than a second, but it looks like your subconscious took us here.
Where's here? Wait a second. No way. It's where I was born.
Whoa.
Hypno Steve, you and I are kind of alike, believe it or not. I mean, I was...
Like you were also created in a lab, huh?
Yeah.
Good to know I'm not the only monster here.
Hey, I'm not a monster, okay? I wasn't created for that. The other Steves who created me wanted to use me to fight a great evil. Basically, they created me to solve all their problems.
So you're telling me that you were created as a weapon?
All was not as it appeared, though. Hypno Steve merely craved more knowledge of the Steve's past and used it to his advantage. At the same time, he also confirmed what Rainbow Steve had been telling him. After surfing through memories of the past, the two went their separate ways. Not on bad terms, but not on the best terms either.
Thank you for working with me on this, Rainbow Steve. You've shed a lot of light on, well, everything. I do feel quite alone. It's quite interesting having friendships with someone. I wouldn't say we have that, but nonetheless, you're the closest friend I have. Still doesn't mean you are a friend, though.
Would you want to be friends?
Why don't we leave it at acquaintances? I like that better.
Still, deep down, Rainbow Steve knew that Hypno Steve was on the path for good. It would just take a bit more time. Rainbow Steve would then run into trouble with Nightmare Steve, losing Blue Steve, his closest friend, to a powerful blast from the Nightmare King himself.
Come on! Goodbye, Rainbow Steve.
No!
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 Ah!
No!
Blue Steve, no! Blue Steve, are you okay?
Rainbow Steve?
No, hang in there. Wow, what a hero. Your friend got in the way. Blue Steve, are you okay?
I saved you, right?
Yeah, you did. You did save me from that lightning.
Even without powers.
Even without powers. Oh well, you can deal with this. No, good luck. Wait, no. No, you get back here! You... Blue Steve, are you okay?
On top of that, Nightmare Steve had found a way to become even more powerful, even beyond the potential of Rainbow Steve. And then, Rainbow Steve, out of people on his side and options, he chose to turn to the last person he thought would give the Steves a chance for a brighter future. He turned to Hypno Steve. Hypno Steve had secretly been watching Rainbow's actions and grew a slight attachment to him. Thus, he agreed to help.
No, Steve, I knew it! You were following me! You were following me this whole time, weren't you?
Rainbow Steve! It seems as though you figured out what I was up to.
So you never left when you did. You were just following me to see if I can end up with Dark Steve and then come out of nowhere and then destroy him. You were using me. Hey, where are you?
I wouldn't say used. I'd say bait. Oh, well, I guess that is used.
Okay. Very funny, Hypno Steve. I get it. But listen, I need your help with something. Can you come out, please?
He put Rainbow into a deep slumber to raise his power exponentially. But doing so would make Rainbow Steve lose his memories and cause other side effects, alongside the fact that he would be missing for generations of Steves to come, leaving the Steves to fend for themselves in the meantime. Hypno Steve would continue to watch over the Steves world and learn more about it in order to find the ultimate truth and answer to peace for the Steves. He would also disappear and act as a spectator for generations to come.
You'll help me? Really?
Yes, I will.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so wait. What?
But I will warn you, Rainbow Steve. You're going to hate this.
Well, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to defeat Dark Steve and Nightmare Steve. What?
Whatever it takes. Oh, I love the sound of that. Desperation will make people do crazy things.
Okay, well...
But will you actually do whatever it takes, Rainbow Steve?
Within reason, Hypno Steve, within reason.
You'll lose everything to win this battle.
The last time Hypno Steve appeared was when I was interacting with the Steves generations in the future. Hypno Steve had in fact been watching the whole time and finally found the answer he needed. At the time, I had been fighting the most challenging villain yet, Origin Steve. And as my group contemplated the morality of completely destroying Origin Steve when he was at his weakest, Hypno Steve knew exactly what had to happen and stepped in to finish the job. All the while using the last of his power and energy, sending him to the afterlife of the Steves called the Spirit World to finally meet back up with Rainbow Steve after being apart for so long. I'm so conflicted, but it's a problem because he still is evil. You're still evil, but I don't know. Alex?
I'd forgotten how we ended it. Well, I guess I ended it. Sabre, I'm not sure I can go through with it anymore.
I understand, but this is a problem. We can't just let him roam free. I don't know, if we imprison him or something, then it could still turn out horribly. Maybe I can figure something out. Maybe there is a way we can do this. Maybe we don't have to just finish him off.
I knew it. I knew you were too weak to destroy me. I've always been more powerful than you.
You know, man, as much as I hate to say it, maybe we should just try and imprison him or something. You know, maybe there is another way. Huh? What? What? Whoa!
Sabre? What just happened?
Who are you?
I was really losing my mind, and Rainbow Steve brought me back. I do miss him. I guess I'll see him again soon. I've really been pushing my limits here, and my time has pretty much come to an end. I've been dragging it out for so long that I'm really not supposed to even be here. I should have disappeared for so long, and I stayed alive just to see it through to the end, just to make sure that I could actually finish my role here in this world. And I'd like to say that I have. So, you know what? Thank you guys for bringing this all full circle for me and Rainbow Steve. I can't wait to see him again. Rainbow Steve, I know you're out there watching. I hate to admit it, but you were right. I hate to admit it, but you were right, and you told me all of this is how it was gonna happen, and I thought you were just full of false hope. But no, you were right, and I can't wait to come and tell you that in person. So, goodbye, everybody. It was fun. I had a blast.
And that was the story of Hypno Steve. Steve. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below who you want to see the next story of video about. And as always, I'm your host, Sabre, and I'll see you tomorrow with another daily Minecraft video. Peace.